What would you do if I wanted to start an OnlyFans?
I don't think there's anything intrinsically wrong with women doing OnlyFans, as long as I had influence and control over it.
What do you mean? You're gonna be the photographer and get the angles, yeah?
No.
Get the angles. What?
I'm not doing any real work, but just like taking all the money. If my chick said I want to do OnlyFans, I'm like, all right, then cool, go do it. How much you made? 10 grand. All right, give me 8. All right, cool. All right.
What woman is gonna give you 8 grand?
Because
8 bags. Hey, bruv, this guy, he's a god. He's a god.
I completely understand when you talk about male mental health.
So have you suffered from mental health?
Fuck no.
No.
Because I understood that as a man, you must build yourself.
Facts.
As a female, you can be born.
But did you not we need to stop going into philosophies and just...
It's not philosophy, it's facts. He said, fuck no. You know what I like him? He deals in absolutes, bro. Shout out my guy Redmond. You get me? Absolutes, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not this fuck no. Because we understand as a man, it's war. Do you know, if there's something I don't like, I'm going to fix it as a man, bro. Like, I'm not going to sit here and complain about it. There's loads of double standards that go against us. We're not going to sit here and fucking complain about it and say it's not fair. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you do, you'll be fucking homeless. That's the male experience. No one gives a fuck about you and your feelings. Go out there and get what you fucking feel like you deserve, or you'll be out on the fucking streets.
Stuff, because I'm actually I want to understand you.
Okay.
Right. So have you not experienced mental health? No.
0.
Okay. So how do you cope with stress and situations? Express your emotions when you're frustrated or when you're stressed.
Good question.
How do you deal with your emotions? Anybody that is ruled by their emotions is a fucking liability. Period. Do you know what I'm saying? If I only went to the gym when I felt like it, I would never go to the gym. I never feel like it. It's called discipline. Discipline, yeah, is living the life, sacrificing the life you have for the life that you want, innit? That's what it is. That's what it's about. If you're a man and you ain't got no discipline, you're fucked. That's just what it is, not feelings, bro. I can't wake up and say, oh, I don't feel like it. And furthermore, yeah, it's a cop-out for these women. Do you know what I'm saying? It's because, bruv, when they don't feel like a certain way, bro, they know who they're disrespecting, because they don't disrespect their boss at work because they get fired and they'll have no money. Do you know what I'm saying? But they'll disrespect you, though, because they don't value you. They don't rate you, blood. That's just all it is. Do you know what I mean? So she'll be like, oh, yeah, it's that time of the month. I'm just going to be a bitch to you. She's not going to be a bitch to her boss at work. She'll get sacked, bro. Do you understand? So, nah, bro, if she gets in her feelings and she violates you, it's because she don't rate you, fam. Period. That's just all it is.
Question. And if I'm stressed or I'm frustrated, then I understand it's my time to perform.
Yeah,
I agree that society puts huge pressure on men, and it's time for men to perform.
Facts.
As a man, you either perform or you don't. There's no safety net like there is for females. Females can wake up and say, I don't feel like it.
Yeah, but there is for men.
No, there isn't.
But there is.
The men who say I can't feel like it cannot compete with the men who do not say that.
Facts.
And it's player versus player. The man who goes to the gym every single day, regardless of how he feels, will always beat the man who goes to the gym when he feels like going to the gym.
Facts.
And it's player versus player. And let me tell you something. As much as you want to sit here and disagree with me, it's women who decide who the winner is. You will choose the man who's in fantastic shape. You'll choose the man with all his money right.
I like a dad bod, personally.
Liar. This girl likes a dad bod because she doesn't like to compete with other women, because she knows she cannot compete, bro. Because life has shown her, do you know what I mean? I don't know how old she is, but I think she's over 30. She's single. She ain't married. Life has shown her that she can't compete with the top tier women. So now she's saying, I like a dad bod, because the men that she really wants, she can't get. Do you know what I mean? She definitely would prefer Anthony Joshua to fucking... What's my man's name? The Gavin and Stacey Ute, blood. I can't remember, bro. I don't know. Call him Luke Shaw, blood. You know, like that. She'll definitely prefer Anthony Joshua physique. But the fact is, a guy with Anthony Joshua physique has got bare options, and she can't compete with those options. So now she's saying, oh, I prefer dad bod. Women do not like dad bods. Women just like men that they can control, in it. And you can control a guy with a dad bod because he's got less options, bro. That's all it is. I like a guy with a dad bod. Shut up, man. Do you know what I mean? Look at her. She clearly goes to the gym. She's quite slender in that. No woman wants a fucking out of shape man if they're in shape.
Okay, well, then maybe you're an exception because you're an angel. But in general,
She's
we're talking in general,
talking nonsense.
generalizations, because exceptions do not disprove the rule. Females will choose the man who's in fantastic shape. Females will choose the man who's got his money right.
James Corden, that's his name.
Females will choose the man when they can go to him and say everything's can you fix this? And he says yes without panicking. That's who
That's
women
right.
want. Women decide who the winner is. Women don't want the man when you come to him with your problems and he goes, oh, I'm too stressed today. Tell me tomorrow.
No.
Women don't want that.
But women also don't want a dickhead.
Have you
Yes, they do. Bruv, listen, I've dated girls before, yeah. They've told me how annoying their exes are, XYZ, my ex was abusive, all these things. How long were you together? 4 years. Bro, you'll be with the dickhead for 4 years, yeah? And then you'll meet a guy that's treating you right and doing all these things. And after 4 weeks, you're tired, bro. Because you like toxicity. You like drama. You notice this girl's starting to create arguments for no reason. Because things are going too well, bro. Listen, women like drama because it's emotion. It makes them feel good emotionally, bro. Women like this emotional roller coaster, bro. It turns them on, fam. Because they're led by their feelings. Don't listen to these women. They don't like dickheads. They fucking love dickheads, bro. Most of these guys, their baby dad's a dickhead. You knew he was a dickhead before you fucking got pregnant. Do you know what I mean? You love dickheads. Stop lying. Do you know what I mean? And then when you're out of options, you go find the beta. Do you know what I mean? The nice guy, the Russell Wilsons that are going to come and put a ring on your finger and then you'll be out here twerking on Instagram, bro. Drop me out.
your life in order doesn't make you a dickhead.
You can have all those things,
Correct.
but then there's that fine line where your ego gets a bit too much. For example, like you could be very successful.
Talking about man's ego, you know.
Good-looking women that are attracted to you. You can just have all those qualities, but then once you possess that, you then suddenly can go past that line, your ego, then you start to become an arsehole.
I agree with you, but I'm not talking about that. I think that's a separate conversation.
No, I'm just saying, no, I agree with everything. That's what I'm saying. Like for me, I agree with everything you're saying, but what I'm trying to argue is that men get successful, they become even more narcissistic, and they just are not nice people to be around.
Women talk about narcissism, bro. The modern woman is extremely narcissistic, bro. Check their Instagram. Do you know what I mean? But they love the word narcissist, bro. Most of these women don't even know what narcissism is, bro. If they did, then they would understand that they're the fucking narcissists. They need that external gratification at all times from these. That's why they post these pictures on Instagram to get likes. When you have a private Instagram with only the people that you know following you, why are you posting bikini pictures if you don't want external validation? And then you talk about narcissism, bro. Drop me out.
You're very, very smart.
Thank you.
You are. But you're
He's
doing
lying.
what most
She's not.
females do, and you're conflating issues.
Conflating. My guy. We need that Scrabble game, Andrew.
So when you conflate, what you do is you mix two issues together to try and prove your point.
No, I've just been asking you personal questions,
Correct.
and every time you give me a philosophy.
No, it's
around
not a
it.
philosophy.
No, but I'm saying in general, when I'm asking you, I'm trying to get to know you on a level. How does a woman like me get to know a gentleman like you?
You don't, because you're not good enough. This is exactly what it is. You're not good enough. This is why high value men don't want you. How does a woman like me get to know? You'll never get to know someone like him because you are not what he wants. Man wants someone that's submissive, someone that's not combative. Men want a woman to be their peace, bro. Bruv, she's too combative, bro. And she doesn't listen to understand. She listens to respond. No man with options is going to want to be around a woman like this.
Beautiful, nice, civil dinner we're having here with no animosity at all. You
I said
asked
dinner,
me about
where's the
men's
food?
mental health. My answer was explaining that as a man, you don't have the luxury. Oops, I don't feel like it. You can do
But
it.
you can, but I'm sorry, I know I keep cutting you, but I'm just like, because this is the part that gets really frustrating
See?
for me. Like,
Remember what I said? She listens to respond. She doesn't listen to understand. And look how she just cut man off.
men with this mindset that you have, like, I get it. Okay, great. You are alpha. You've achieved
It's
all
not
these
about
things.
alpha.
No, but I'm saying like you possess all these. It's great, but you are the problem. You're creating this pressure
I'm not
on
creating a
men and
problem.
society. Like
No,
it's so
I'm not
competitive.
creating a
But
pressure.
men can actually, successful men can actually be like, oh, okay, I don't actually feel like it today. Like they actually
I
can.
No, they
understand.
take a
can't,
break.
bro. No, they can't, bro. I'm going to be real. No, they can't. Because if they do, they will lose someone else. When you're not working, someone else is working, bro. You can work out, you can wake up and say, you know what? I feel that I'm not at my best today. However, I'm going to get shit done. And then when I get shit done, I will address this after, but you still need to get it done. I don't always feel like working. Listen, I work for myself. Do you know what I mean? Some days I wake up and I feel like, oh, you know what? It's not a great day today. I'm not going to stream, but I still do it. Because no one's going to fucking do it for me. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of these women can say, oh, if I don't feel like it, because someone will pick up the slack. Do you know what I mean? Your dad will bail you out. If you lose your job or whatever, you can go back to your parents, or your dad will borrow you some money. You can cry, or some dickhead guy will fucking send you some money or pick you up and buy you stuff. Ain't no one gonna do that for us. Stop your shit.
And rest at that
I
wall.
understand. My point is that it's player versus player. And if you're a man who's going to constantly give in to mental health problems or mental health trouble, you're not going to be able to compete with the men who don't.
Okay, but can we
That's
validate
it.
men that have...
Completely. If you have
That's
mental
what
health...
we need to. So we're not, we can't go player. Just validate men that have mental health issues.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Men who have mental health issues, I wish them the best in the world.
Yeah,
but
me
when
too.
they come to me and say, and I get this all the time, Andrew, I have this problem, I'm depressed and I can't go to the gym. I say, no, I disagree. You're depressed because you don't go to the gym. If you go to the gym, you might start to feel better, right? I'm saying you can't sit as a man and afford the luxury of saying, I have a mental health issue today, I'm sad today, I'm stressed today, I'm emotional today, I can't work, because you will lose against the men who don't do that.
That's right. It's a
The
jungle.
male world is more competitive than you could possibly imagine. And it's the women who pick the winners. So I find it very interesting that a woman sits here to me and says, no, men are allowed to sit around and do fuck all and feel sad. And those are the men they ignore when they DM.
No.
Facts. All these guys that are feeling sorry for themselves, don't have these things, might be overweight, don't have money, etc., etc. Bruv, these are the guys that these women don't want. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why we see when a girl says, oh, I want a guy that's emotionally available. Bruv, if you cry in front of your girl and someone didn't die, she's leaving you. I'm not going to lie, bro. She'll lose respect for you, whether you like it or not. If you moan all the time and you go to your missus and say, oh, you know what, I had a really bad day, I'm stressed today. She'll be like, babe, tell me all about it. But in her head, she'll be like, this guy's always fucking moaning, bruv. Like, you're meant to be the guy. You're meant to have his shit together. Allow it. These women do not respect this. They're liars, bro. If you want to learn how to be a man, do not listen to women, because they will lie to you. And then you'll do everything that they tell you they want, and they'll fucking leave you anyway, bruv.
No.
Those are the men they ignore them all.
No, actually, can I just chime in here? So, for example, everything you've said, you've possessed, you've proved your point, right? But as a high-value woman, if I respect and
as a high-value woman, you're not though.
That pressure, I would say, babe, you know what? You can have it.
You're not a high-value woman.
That actually enable men to process that emotion.
Agreed.
But yeah, so we'll still go back to tomorrow. Okay.
Agreed.
Let's go back.
The woman that will enable me to process that emotion is my mum. The only woman on this planet, yeah, that man could be 100% vulnerable with if I wish to do so, which I wouldn't, is my mum. I'll go to my mum and be like, oh, mum, life's hard. I'm going through all these things. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my mum. Not no woman that I'm trying to laying down, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? No. Because she's not going to want the Lengington no more, blood. As soon as I let her know, yeah, that life is breaking me, she's going to be like, hold on, you can't even control your own shit. You can't protect me. Do you know what I mean? Like, they are biologically designed to want a man that has their shit together, that can protect them. As soon as she realized that you ain't even got your own shit in order, she's out of there. You fucking mad.
Back to work. But there are good women out there that don't put that pressure. I feel like your reality on women is warped because of a certain caliber of women. Yes, it is.
I agree. You're right. But you're missing a very vital point of that story. You're right. But as a high-value woman, before you say to that man, you can have a day off and you're allowed to be sad today, you will only even get with him. Let me change that. You will only even acknowledge he exists if he's ignored how he feels 99% of the time before.
Facts.
Because if he was sad most of the time before that, he never would have got to a place where he could attract a woman like you.
Facts. That's what it is, bro. It's just like your physique, yeah? Your physique is, it's what you do 90% of the time or 80% of the time, bro. Do you know what I mean? You can be in good shape. That doesn't mean that you don't eat KFC. It don't mean you don't eat McDonald's. But I don't eat McDonald's every day. Do you know what I mean? I meal prep most of the time, or I'm eating good quality food. But just because, 10% of the time I might want to have a Big Mac, I'm not going to get fat off that. You know, like that. But my physique is what attracted you to me in the first place. So yeah, so what if I occasionally have McDonald's? If I was eating McDonald's all the time, he wouldn't fuck with me. That's the point he's trying to make, fam. And it's facts. She's like, oh, a good woman will be there if you're not feeling good. Bruv, if you wasn't feeling good all the time, you wouldn't have the success. If you let your feelings dictate your behavior, you wouldn't have the success. You wouldn't have the woman. Conflate, bruv. That's all she been doing. Fucking conflatey and that, bruv. Just...
The man who works in Starbucks, who's sad all the time, you won't reply to him. Nope. Neither will any other female. Nope. So for women to come along and pretend they give a fuck about the fact that most men are basically invisible,
Yep.
There's not a female on the planet who's invisible today. You can be a 4, overweight, fat, you'll still go to the club and get attention.
Yep.
99% of the men go to the club and nobody even fucking talks to them. If they try and talk to a girl, they get blanked and ignored and told to. Most men are absolutely and utterly invisible. This is the truth about masculinity, right? It's very easy for women to sit here and complain about the top 2% of men because I dealt with this guy, he's arrogant, blah, 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 blah. Most men don't even fucking exist. They send 10,000 DMs and never even get read, let alone replied to.
Facts. This is what he's saying. Like, they live in an alternate universe to us. That's why I say, do not listen to them. Do not listen to them. If you want to find out how to be a man, don't listen to a fucking woman, bro, because she'll tell you all the stuff that she wants, when in reality she wants the opposite.
So if you just sit here and say, I'll get a G, a big G, a boss, a millionaire, and let him have a day off, very nice of you. I'm sure you would. Yeah. But if a guy who wanted to have days off all the time, he never would have got important enough in the first place to attract a woman like you. And that is the reality. As a man, it's player versus player. It's ultimately competitive. And as a man, you have to outcompete the other men who are prepared to get up and do it anyway. That's how it works. There's no...
Love Andrew for that. That's how it fucking works, bro. Tell her, bro. It's dog eat dog. It's a jungle out here. Only the strong survive.
Such thing as saying, I'm sad, I need 2 weeks off. Not as a man if you want to be important. Maybe as a chick, you can always put more foundation on and be hot again. Great. Not as a man. If you want to be important as a man, you have shit to do.
Yes.
Duties. This is how it exists. This is how it's always been.
Yes.
Anyway.
I have a charity, which I own, which takes care of street dogs in Romania. So I rescue dogs.
That's really lovely.
Thank you. See, we're getting along now.
Man rescues dogs. My G, you know.
Much better.
That's
like,
right.
do charity work, glasses are off.
We're
So
getting
I'm
there.
actually connecting with a real human.
I'm a real human.
You look really
Chat
nice.
shit.
Yeah, and you smelled nice.
Thank you. I'm, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, he smells nice and all that, bro. He's gone out of his way to kind of annoy her to a certain degree, innit? Like, to get her to nibble. Now, all of a sudden, yeah, she's being more submissive now. She's like, oh, you smelt nice. And now all of a sudden the compliments are coming out because, bro, you have to break them down. You have to destroy their ego, bro. That's the only way you can truly get respect from a lot of these modern day women. You have to dress them down, metaphorically speaking, innit, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to do. You have to tell them about themselves. And then they like it, bro. Do you know what I mean? This is turning her on. All of a sudden, compliments now, bro. For he was arrogant and he was a dickhead, 20 minutes ago now? All of a sudden, he smells nice. And all the glasses are off and that. Bro, these women are so predictable, fam.
Okay. What would you do if I wanted to start an OnlyFans?
I don't think there's anything intrinsically wrong with women doing OnlyFans. As long as I had influence and control over it.
What do you mean? You're going to be the photographer and get the angles, yeah?
No.
Get the angles. What?
I'm not doing any real work, but just like taking all the money. If my chick said, I want to do OnlyFans, I'm like, all right, then cool, go do it. How much you made? 10 grand. All right, give me 8. All right, cool. All right.
What woman is going to give you 8 grand?
'Cause
8 bags. Hey, bruv, this guy, he's a god. He's a god.
you're my woman, you're doing OnlyFans, you're selling my product. What the fuck?
Your product.
Correct.
It's not
Next
your
question.
possession. No. Product.
Yeah, bro. Product. Obviously, the way he said it was wild, innit? But the way, like, bruv, the way she got to look at it is, yeah, she's like, product. See, she said she wants tradition. Why do people get married? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, where marriage come from? The man goes to the father and says, this is your daughter. I have the provisions to provide and protect for her. Can I take her from you? And that's where the exchange, that's where marriage came from. Marriage is sexist, bro. That's what it is. So if a man takes you on, yeah, as his liability, bro, because I have to protect you and do all these things, then he's like, cool, this is mine. Do you know what I mean? And if this is mine, if you're going to sell it or loan it out, then, bro, I got to get some rent. Do you know what I'm saying? If this is my property and you're going to rent it out, I need to get like a percentage of the rent that comes in from the tenants. The tenants are the people that are paying for the OnlyFans. Do you know what I mean? A lot of these girls, do you know what I mean? They got high mileage, yeah? Like with a car, the more owners a car has, the more it devalues. These girls have bare owners of the car, yeah, but they want you to pay full price for it. I'm not paying 100 grand for a car that's had 5 or 6 previous owners, bro. They want you to pay the new car value. Nah, bro.
Like, do you own me? No, sorry. Like,
that's what marriage is.
You don't own me. I'm not a product.
That's what
I'm not
marriage
an
is.
object.
That's what marriage
Okay,
is.
Mr. Tate.
I'm
So
just
marriage
answering
is-
You
it.
actually, I don't know if you're being serious.
I'm
or not.
totally serious. How would I let my chick do OnlyFans and keep all the money? That's disrespectful.
No woman's ever going to give you that.
Then she better not do OnlyFans. Duh.
Oh my God.
That upset her, didn't it? It upset her to say that you're mine, and if you're mine and men want to pay
Nah,
for it,
he's
the
a
money is
prick.
mine. But that's the basic dynamic of a relationship. You're mine. So if you want to sell what is mine, that's fine, but I need to get paid.
What?
Bruv, like, you know what it is, yeah? He's so blunt, it's beautiful. That's why she got triggered. But in essence, what he's saying is fact. Like, if I am committing my life to providing and protecting you, yeah, you are my woman. So he's saying if you're making bread from my product that I've invested in, I need a kickback. That's all he's saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all he's saying. Do you know what I mean? And they'll be like, oh, it's toxic. It's not toxic. I think 80% is steep, though. Do you know what I mean? I'd let her keep 60.
What would you do if I couldn't cook?
That's fine. We eat out every day. No problem. I haven't had a home-cooked meal in years anyway.
No way.
No, I eat out nearly every day, 3 times a day.
Oh my God.
This woman said, yeah, that she believes in traditional, yeah, and then said, what would you do if I couldn't cook? Traditional women can cook. So if you can't cook, you're not high value. And you're definitely not traditional if you can't fucking cook. Do you know what I mean? So who you fooling? Do you know what I mean? Why would you even ask that question? How can you be high value and traditional if you can't fucking cook? My grandma can cook. My mum can cook. If you can't cook, don't expect me to value you the way I value them. It's crazy. But then before, she's like, what's your relationship like with your mother? Inconsistencies, bro.
Literally like 2 of you that have these mad views.
My views are not mad. What have I said so far?
what?
What have I said so far? Women shouldn't be hoes. Man should have some authority because he should take care of his chick. Chicks shouldn't fucking
Why
talk
are
to a
you
bunch of
shouting?
dudes.
Why are you shouting?
It's important for the mic.
No, it's not, because Joe what they
And
say,
that's it.
He's
That's
getting
all
his
I've
clips.
said. And you're
My guy.
saying I got crazy views.
But don't they say like the loudest person in the room is the weakest?
On my week now.
No, but I'm just saying, don't people say
You see, but the passive aggressive thing, what she's done now, try to throw shade at man, the loudest, the weakest, bro. This is a kickboxing champion, bro. Like, what do you mean? This girl was getting mad aggressive, yeah, but because she's a woman, doing all the hand gestures and all these things, cutting him off, that's the way women are. They're passive aggressive like that. Do you know what I mean? And then she has the cheek to say, because he's raised his voice, yeah, she's questioning his strength now. Do you know what I mean? Look at the manipulation, bro. This is what they do. This is what they do, bro. She's full of shit. I'm not gonna lie, bruv. That's just what it is. Like, there's too many discrepancies in her story, bro. Like, I'm not buying it.
say that.
Let's have an
Like,
arm
if this
wrestle.
is, I'm not doing an arm wrestle.
Come on, I
I'm
wanna
not
see
doing
it.
that.
That's it. Arm wrestle.
look
Let's
so
go.
I'm a nice feminine lady.
You ain't
I'm
feminine.
not meant to do these
You're not
activities, okay?
feminine, bro. She's not feminine at all. She's feminine looking, bro. She's got a feminine mask on. There's a lot of masculine aggressive traits from her. Do you know what I'm saying? By her personality, her body language, choice of words. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is, she has to be passive aggressive and not overtly aggressive, because she knows that she's up against a guy that's physically just superior to her. But there's a lot of masculine traits there, bro. She's lying, bro. There's a lot of feminine passing masculine women, bro. There's loads of them. Just because they're in heels and they got their nails done, don't mean they're feminine, fam.
Okay. What would you do if I wanted to invite other people into our sex life?
Well, obviously, I'm going to ask if it's boys or girls. But even then, even if it was girls, it'd be weird. I think it'd be a bit strange. If I had a girlfriend and she said, I really want you to f this chick, I'd be like, this is not the normal feminine mindset.
Right.
Like me. It just seemed odd to me. Something would be up.
I'm really surprised by that answer. I don't know why. I feel like you'd be the type of person that would want loads of threesomes and stuff and feel like, yes, this lifestyle, I'm the man.
Bruv, listen. No woman that loves you will want to fuck anyone else and would want you to fuck anyone else. Like, really loves you. No woman that's not broken. Do you know what I mean? What are you talking about? Do you know what I mean? If a woman comes up to you as a man and says, yeah, like, I want to bring girls into the relationship to spice it up, she don't love you, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if a woman, your woman can watch you fuck someone else, it's not love, bro. It's something else. Or she's fundamentally broken. Either which way, I want no part of.
Sex in and of itself is boring. Any man who sits and says that sex is great or sex is fun just clearly hasn't had enough sex. Because sex
He doesn't mean that still. He doesn't mean that. But I know what he means. But the way he said it, it comes across in a way like he means what he doesn't mean.
is boring. Sex is a chore. Sex is like food. You don't really care unless you're really hungry, and then you eat and you don't care again. And it's one of those things you do every once in a while because it's an urge, but it's not a real big deal. Like every person needs food and every person likes food.
Have you ever been in love?
Completely, but
listen, completely. But listen, he's beautiful like that. He's beautiful like that. Like he doesn't let her sidetrack him because that's what women do. You see, when you've got a point, they try and cut you off to try and take you down another path and ask you a question that's got nothing to do with the previous question because they want to lose your trail of thought. So she wanted to try and take control of the conversation, but he did not let her. He said, nope, but, and then went back exactly back to what man was saying.
It's talking about having sex and making love.
Yeah,
different.
No.
It's not. Making love and having sex is having sex. One of them is you're having sex with somebody that you care about deeply, and the other one is having sex with somebody you don't care about. But when man them are in the mood, they're doing the same things, bro. Like, it is what it is. When the animal spirit takes over you, do you know what I'm saying? The Mazzolina's happening every which way, bro. Do you know what I mean? Maybe if you respect a woman, there's certain things you won't do to her that you do to other women you don't respect. But really, you do want to do it to your thing, but then you don't because you respect them. But bruv, it's still sex, in it, bro. Do you know what I mean? If anything, man, they might have better sex with girl that they don't love because they're doing all sorts of madness and they're living all their fantasies out on this thing because they do not care how it comes across, bro. Do you know what I mean? They don't care. They'll bust in their hair and that, bro. They're not going to do that to their missus, maybe. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't care. Busting in her eye and that, and it's all mad. But you get me? Bro, this girl's, she's lost it, bro. I don't know what she's talking about anyway, bruv.
If you're in love, you might want sex more often. You might be hungry more often. My point is that if you're someone who goes through life and only talks about and cares about food, it's a bit weird. Same thing with sex. Sex is something that happens, and it happens between people who love each other, and it's a great thing. But it's not the be-all and end-all of life. It's really not that great. I don't think sex is the most stimulating and interesting thing in the world. It doesn't matter.
He's basically saying, listen, if you're getting sex loads, you don't care about it. It's the same with food. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's saying, if you know that there's food on the table to eat every day, food's not exciting. Food doesn't excite me. Do you know what I mean? I don't eat for pleasure. I do not eat for pleasure, like, because I believe if you eat for pleasure, you will be fat and out of shape. You have to eat for health and you have to eat to fuel the body. That's it. Occasionally, I'll eat for pleasure, but I'm not going to be at Five Guys every day and having pizzas every day. And even that, to a certain extent, it gets boring, bruv. Like, there's only so many different types of food you can eat before you're bored. So that's what he probably means about sex. He's like, yo, if you can get sex as often as he probably can with the money, the Instagram he's got, the status he's got, it gets to the point where he's probably turning down girls that Mandem would love to beat, bro. So when he says it's boring, I don't think he literally means, oh, man's lying there bored. I think he means cool, like, it's not as exciting as it used to be because I've got plenty of access to it.
Matter who the girl is, doesn't matter if you love her or not. I don't think it's the greatest, best thing in the world. Any dude who's out here is like, wow, 2 pairs of tits. Just hasn't fucked her. Just who gives a shit?
Facts.
I think you've overachieved so much already. This is why you're kind of like...
Jaded? No. I just think that men who are super interested in sex or sexual fantasies of these things are men who are semi-deprived. You have an abundance of food. If you have a fridge full of food all the time, you don't eat all the time. Sometimes you just don't want to. It's always there, right? But if you're starving, as soon as food appears, you're all over it. It's the same with sex. Any dude is like, wow, threesome, okay, I need. It's a guy who's deprived. A guy who has as much as he wants all the time ain't going to be really that interested.
And this is exactly why, guys, like what I say about attention, bro. Giving women free attention, following them on Instagram, liking their pictures, giving them compliments, all these things should come when you've established you have a relationship with them, yeah, they like you, and then it should be rewarding their behavior. When you give these women these things when they haven't earned it, they have no respect, bruv, for you. They have none whatsoever. And that's just what it is, bro, because they've got an abundance of attention, an abundance of validation. So they don't value it no more. So in order to get value, in order to make them value you, you have to be the guy that doesn't give them those things.
You're comparing women to food. Okay.
Correct.
What would you do if I was going on girls' holidays every other month?
I'd have to shut that down. I think it's disrespectful.
Every other month. Look at these questions, bruv. Look at these questions.
Do you go on a lot of holidays?
I can do whatever I want.
We're not like gonna go there with this bullshit,
What do you mean
like
bullshit?
double standard shit. This man has so many double standards, like it actually doesn't make sense. I think he honestly believes like his own rubbish.
It's not.
Bruv, she's saying double standards. Again, women control access to sex. So, if a woman's out here on holidays with her whole friends, drinking alcohol, putting herself in positions, yeah, to be around men that are going to be all over her and cheat, yeah, it's not the same as me going on holiday, bro. Like, it's not the same. It's not the same as me going to the club. If I go to the club, I could be one of the best looking guys in the club, yeah, and leave with no girl. Easily. Because most of the time, yeah, unless I go up to a woman, nothing's going to happen. That's not the same for women. As soon as they leave the house, most of the time, even if they're meaty, man are all over them. So when you're putting yourself in a position, yeah, you're increasing the chances of man coming up to you, increasing the chances of you being put in a position of temptation for you to do something. If I'm walking through ends and I know that it's dangerous, say man's walking through, I don't know. Where's even dangerous in London anymore, bruv? I don't know, because everywhere's getting gentrified. But like, say for instance, man's walking through Harlesden, innit? Because that's where I'm from. And I've got the Richard Millie on, I've got the fucking chains on, I've got all these things, and I've got it out. And I know that man are active in the area, bro. If I get robbed, I'd say it's my fault, bro. I say I'm increasing the chances that someone is gonna run up on me and take my shit. Whereas if I just left them at home, would have been all right, you know, like that. And it's the same principle. If you know man them are like sharks out there and they're thirsty, why'd you keep putting blood in the water, bro? Why'd you keep your ass at home, bruv? You're not missing anything.
Double standards.
Yes, it is.
There's different standards.
But I'm saying, but if you're
Yes.
out every month doing this, doing that,
Correct.
I'm going to do the same to
No,
keep
no,
myself
no.
entertained
No,
and occupied.
no.
Yes,
Entertained and occupied. She said she likes tradition. Men and women are not the same. And then she said, if you're going to do this, I'm going to do this. She is delusional.
what you think I'm going to wait at home for you?
Yes.
And just wait there and look like an idiot. They'll
Yes.
probably see you
You don't
upload on
look like-
Instagram. Here's this lifestyle to look and see you with loads
you
of
don't
women
look like an
around you.
idiot. You
No.
look-
Bruv, you don't have to. What do you mean? There's stuff you can do at home. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? His house looks like it's got a nice kitchen in it.
like a loyal woman, as you should. There's no way I would allow there's no way I would allow you to go on all these girls' holidays. That's very disrespectful. I'm a territorial man. That does not mean jealous or insecure. It means I care about you. Anything I care about, I want to protect and love. It doesn't matter how much you love me back. Doesn't matter if no man on earth could talk you into bed. It's not about that. It's about the disrespect.
Yep.
It's okay for you to disrespect me.
It's not disrespectful for me to go on holidays or go work with my boys. And
What
get
if
my
my
work done.
holidays are work trips?
No, they're
Like,
not. That's impossible. You're not running the world like I am.
You know.
I know these things. Don't lie to me.
This is what I'm
Please
saying,
don't
but you
lie to me.
wouldn't.
Don't lie to me. It's absolutely disrespectful for a woman to be with a man and then want to run around with her girls and pretend she's still single. She shouldn't even want to. The fact she even asked to go in and of itself is disrespectful.
Facts. This is just what it is. Do you know what I mean? And most of your friends are going to be single and they're out doing hoe shit. And then you're going to tell me you're not a hoe, but all your friends are hoes, bro. Nah, birds of a feather. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't make no sense. Your single friends are out there doing what they're doing, getting drunk, twerking on tables, sucking dicks in cars, and you're just going to be there doing what? Bruv, stay at home, innit?
I shouldn't have to tell her not to do that.
Listen, I will call all of my girls and go on a girls' holiday just to piss you off, mate. What if I went on holiday?
I will call all my girls and go on holiday just to piss you off. This is why you don't have a man. Okay. Would you stay friends with an ex? Hell no.
Yes. No.
Bruv, that's a red flag. Yes. Would you need to be friends with an ex for, bro? You see what I'm saying? She's talking about traditions, bro. Was your mum's ex-boyfriend still coming round the house, bro? These girls are lost, bro. You're not together no more. My man's already blown your back out. You have, bruv, there's no reason for you to be friends. None whatsoever.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why?
Why the f would I?
You might have maintained like a good relationship.
What? What is this? These lies in my...
How's it a lie? It could be like a good woman.
Let's
She was a good woman. I would have kept her.
talk about masculine and feminine friendship. I understand why you'd be friends with an ex. Because you can gain things, right? You're friends with that man. He might, I don't know, occasionally buy you some dinner, or he might pick you up, or he might help
Because
you with
he's my
something.
friend.
Yeah, it's because he's your friend. Correct.
Bruv, when I go out with my boys, I never buy them food. ever. We all go out together. We always split the bill. We always buy our own shit. Occasionally, if I go coffee shop with one of the man them and be like, oh, you know, it's only a little £2, I'll cop both of them. We don't buy each other food. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out on the streets being like, oh, you know what, man, yo, can you come pick me up? I'm in here. Like, bruv, there's nothing to gain, yeah, from having female friends as a man. Nothing. Do you know what I mean? If you do have them, it's a choice. Do you know what I'm saying? But there's nothing to actually gain, bruv. Like, you're not going to get nothing out of it. They're not going to buy you things. They're not going to take you nowhere. Bruv, someone to talk to every now and then about maybe something if you want some advice. That's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, no things, just a friend.
Yeah, right. It's just a friend who'll do some things for you. As a woman, what things will you do for him?
I'm here. I'm a really good friend, actually.
Chat shit on fucking WhatsApp. Anything else?
No, I saw them, checking on them. Like the things that I feel like men
check in on them, bro. Men don't need to be checked in on by women that are not giving them pussy, bruv. She checks in on them because she wants attention, because she's bored, and women just like to talk for the sake of talking, bro. Like, if I'm talking to a woman, yeah, it's with an objective, bro. Like, man, them, if you're not trying to link a woman, yeah, go out with them and have sex with them, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Dawson's Creek, fam.
men need. Like,
fucking friends.
Men will do real things for you. A female friend won't do shit for you besides try and get attention out of you. That's it. It's a waste of time to have female friends as a man. Complete waste of time. They don't give you anything. Being friends with an ex, I completely understand why she would do it. The man's going to get horny. The man's going to want to message her now and again. The man's going to want to bang her now and again. The man might do favors for her, X, Y, Z.
Yep.
She ain't going to do nothing for him.
Facts, bro. And women fuck their exes all the time because guess what? Doesn't increase the body count. You know the amount of girls that have been single for years, bro, and they keep going back and exes blowing their back out, bro. All the time. Don't get it twisted. The girl will be like, oh, I ain't been in a relationship for 3 years. I mean, they ain't slept with no new men, but they're still fucking the old ones. Bro, don't listen to them, bro. She's high, bro. You don't need no exes, bro. If any girl is friends with her exes, that's a massive red flag, bro. Don't even entertain her.
So any man who is friends with a woman is giving his attention without retrieving and receiving what he wants from a female.
Beta male orbiters.
Which is sex. So it's a mistake. It's a mistake to make. If you give something away for free, it has no value. My attention has value. I don't give my attention to people who don't give me what I want in return.
Yes.
It's a waste of time. What's she going to give me? Advice? You think I need advice from some ex? Where are your advice? She's going to do nothing but sit there and go, hey, babe, and send me the odd selfie trying to get attention again. I see her as a liability. I see her as something for me to pay money for someone to pick up, someone to defend if we randomly get an attack on the street, someone to give a shit about without any exchange. And not, what does she give me?
Exchange, advice.
Advice? The fucking, what dude is getting advice from chicks?
Bro, that's why I said earlier, yeah, bro, listen, if you listen to women, yeah, especially advice, bro, they're going to give you the wrong advice because they don't live in the real world, bro. That they see things from a point of view that, like, bro, it doesn't correlate to the male experience. It doesn't. It makes no sense, bro. Girls will say to you, oh, just be honest with her. Like, bro, don't be honest with her, bro, because it doesn't work.
Dude is getting advice from girls. Any man who sits there and goes, my life ain't going right, let me text some chick, is a dumbass. He's a dumbass.
How is it dumbass?
Because you should go to your boys, your team.
No, because boys do this weird toxic alpha.
It ain't
toxic alpha, bro. It's not toxic, bro. Do you know what I mean? Everything that men do that's masculine is toxic now in society. But then all these toxic alpha guys, these are the ones that she likes, can't get. Do you know what I'm saying? And she's ignoring hella beta males in her comments and in her DMs. She doesn't even know herself.
Toxic alpha. It really isn't, my dear.
It really is. It really is. Okay.
If a man has a serious issue in his life, he can't go to a woman. If a man goes to a woman with his issue, it's not a serious issue. Facts. I feel sad, my ex left me, some dumb shit.
No, but
right?
women can give a
They're trying to kill me. I need a gun now. You don't text some chick in your phone. You text your boys because it's only your men who can help you. I'm in Ukraine. The Russians have invaded. I need a way out. Who's got a car?
He's a fucking G, you know. He's a G. Do you know what I mean? I love the way he goes to extremes, but the facts still remain, yeah? Like, if I need anything urgently in life, there's not a single woman on this planet I would ask. Not my mum, not my sisters, not nothing. I'm going to the man then, bro.
Oh, Cheyenne, Cheyenne's coming. Peugeot 206. No, women can't help you, and women cannot help
That's
you.
an extreme situation. That
But
you've
life's
experienced.
extreme. As a man on the edge, life is extreme.
He's a fucking legend, bro. Man said life is extreme.
My dear, life is extreme. Yes, life is extreme.
That was no.
That was yes, don't lie to me. All right. It's not about just advice. My point is that when a man and a woman are friends, I think the woman extracts a lot from the friendship.
And the men gets less.
And I
Yeah.
don't think the man gains things to an equal value.
But can I just explain? There's actually a lot of women that don't want anything from men.
What do you
Lies.
why do
You want attention.
Because sometimes there's men that possess amazing qualities and you just want to make them greater.
Make them greater, bruv. No woman wants to make a man greater without getting anything from it, bro. That makes no sense. Nobody in life does anything without wanting anything in return. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, that doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? Even when I help people, yeah, cool. I don't do it because I want something in return. However, the feeling that I get from helping someone, yeah, it gives me gratification. So it's not a completely selfless act because it makes me feel better helping someone. So even though I'm helping you and I don't want nothing from you, what I receive in terms of the feeling I receive from helping you makes me feel better. So I'm still getting something out of it, just not from you. Do you know what I mean? Like, nobody does anything for the sake of doing it, especially not women, bro. Like, women are programmed to survive in society. That's why they hop from man to man, trying to get the best man they can get, because they are constantly in survival mode. That's how they've been built, bro. So stop your shit. You don't just help men just to help men, bro. You like the attention you get from these guys, and you like to feel important. That's why you're doing this, bro. You don't need to be helping these men. Make them greater, what, for some other woman? Why the fuck do you care?
That's what women do. We add value to anything.
No,
we do.
you don't, bruv. Shut up. This is what women do. They add value. No, they don't, bro. I'm gonna be real. The majority of the relationships I've been in, yeah, have been a distraction. I'm less productive when I'm in a relationship because instead of thinking about myself, I'm thinking about another woman's feelings. Oh, she hasn't seen me this week. Oh, you're working too much. Oh, I'm out here making money, but instead I'm missing opportunities to make money to make sure she's happy so I can give her attention, bro. What do you mean add value? Most of the time, they're a fucking distraction, bro. You get the rarities where this woman actually uplifts you and pushes you to work and be the greatest you. Those are the women that you put rings on, bro. Do you know what I mean? Not these attention whores.
But maybe just the women that you're surrounded by probably give you that warped perception.
No,
because maybe
wrong.
they're just shit women.
Wrong.
But the women that
Wrong.
I know
Wrong.
are good women that add value to everyone's life.
Add value, and I bet you none of them are married. Bare baby mums. You know the ones there, fucking 30 plus single mums adding value to what, bruv? Do you know what I mean? The only value they know is Tesco's, fam.
Women add value completely. I agree. My point is that if you're a man whose life
doesn't
is in order,
agree.
and many men don't have a life in order, right? If you're a man and your life's not in order, then maybe you can get advice from a chick, right? Because there's these guys. There's guys like this. There's the guys who need their girlfriend or their chick to tell them to stop playing video games, or they need their chick to say maybe you should go to the gym, like a jackass, right? They need mothers. But if you're a G and your life's in order, right?
You're a G.
Yeah. If you are
The top G. And also, certain men get paid a lot of money to play video games. So I don't like the video game example, but I think what he means is just sitting on their ass, playing video games, not being productive.
G, and your life is in order. I'm not saying I am. If your life's in order, everything's going well, you're making your money, you're in good shape, you got a good network, everything's on track. You did it all before you met some chick. It's all on track. The train is on the track. It's heading towards success.
Yes, sir.
You don't need female advice, right? Most of the time when a man and a woman are friends, the female's extracting attention from the friendship, which I don't blame her for, but females love attention. I don't blame. Why wouldn't they, right? They're extracting attention from the friendship. They might get picked up. They might get rides. They might get bought dinner. And on top of that, the man still has certain masculine responsibilities, right? If someone comes up and snatches her purse, he has to run after the dude, risk his life now, risk getting stabbed for some chick who doesn't suck dick.
That was ruthless the way he said it, but it's true. That's what I'm saying. As a man, even if it's your friend and it's not your girlfriend, you're going to feel a duty of care and protection for this woman because you're a man. So you're taking on certain risks having a female friend and there's zero fucking benefits to it.
Blah, blah. Whereas what does the man get from the woman? Advice? Is that it? A woman can't give the man anything outside of a romantic relationship. Inside of a romantic relationship, she can give him She can give him love. She can give him care.
Yeah.
She can give him protect his spirit. She can add peace to his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we can add.
As a romantic
but
partner.
Women can just do that as a friend.
No.
As a friend, having intimate conversations and man's opening up to you and all that. So, as a woman, you'd be okay with your man opening up to another woman and being vulnerable around another woman and that. No, you would not. You're a fucking hypocrite. You see what I mean about these women, bro? They're showing you who they are. They're showing you who they are. She's saying, I can do all of this as a friend. No, you're having a relationship with these men without the sex. That's what you're having. Fuck all that, bro. These men are in sexless relationships, yeah, and saying these girls are their friends, you know. These men are fucking scrubs. That's what they are.
Oh, they can't.
Okay.
That is a lie.
Okay.
You lied to me. A woman who is not romantic with the man cannot add genuine peace to that man's life.
Yes,
No, you
they
can't.
can.
Lie.
Yes,
Lie.
they
You
can.
can't.
Lying. Who are you lying to?
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. But you just think women are only good for like, just if they're there sexually.
It's not about being there
Yeah,
sexually.
but it
It's
is
about
because they've just like you've
a
just
woman.
said.
A woman's job is to spiritually protect her man.
I mean, you can do it with a friend. You can
No, you can't.
also do that. Listen, I pray for all of my friends.
Oh, I pray for them. Listen, pray for them. So if I'm like, the ops are after me, you're gonna pray for me. What the fuck is that gonna do, bro? I'm gonna get jiffed anyway. The brother said I pray for my friends. What the fuck? What the fuck has your prayers ever done for anyone? You know, like that, man said I pray for them. Bro, this is getting embarrassing.
Fuck no. Oh yeah, protect your spirit when you're fat. Oh, you can't do it anymore. You lost your spiritual powers, now you're ugly. Isn't that funny? How'd that work out? It's bullshit, man. The man's trying to get laid, and the chick's enjoying attention. And I'm telling you that as a man, you obtain nothing from a female friendship. You obtain nothing but responsibility without authority. You're going to sit there and say, I'm her friend. I'm going to take care of her. I'm going to hang out with her. I'm going to take her to the cinema and buy her a ticket, and she's going to go home with some other dude. Stupid.
Facts. Responsibility without authority. And you know what? That's what a lot of modern relationships are. Responsibility without authority. This woman's going to do whatever she wants, post whatever she wants on Instagram, go on these holidays and all these things. And you're still going to pay for her food. You're still going to buy her gifts and do all of these things, bro. But you can't tell her what to do because you're equal, bro. It's a shit deal, bruv. Who would want to be in a relationship like that? Honestly. If your woman don't listen to you, don't spend no money on her. Because what's the point, bro? Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying I won't be polite to be, hi, nice to meet you, good to see you, bye. I'm never going to be like, hey, let's go for dinner. We're just friends.
Why? But friend dates is a thing. This is because this is
my brain.
No, but this is what I'm saying to you
Hurting
because
my
it needs to
brain.
be normalized. Because if you don't have any,
It needs to be normalized. So your mum was going on friend dates with guys when she was raising you. Your mum had bres just coming round that weren't your dad to just come in chilling in the house and having a drink with your mum or smoking a spliff or something or smoking a cigarette or coming over to the barbecue. Stop fucking lying, bruv. Stop lying. This is what these women do, bro. They talk about tradition and all that. And then she had the cheek earlier to say about his mum. What's your relationship with your mum? Did your mum have man in the yard?
female friends, you're just basing all your philosophies on just women that you don't even talk to.
Men who pretend to be friends with girls are just trying to get laid because there's nothing else to do with a friendship
Facts.
with a girl but trying to get laid. It's just some beta male bullshit trying to pretend they're getting laid.
Okay,
Facts.
well,
If they were G, they'd just try, she'd say no, and then move on with their life.
they wouldn't.
This is it, bro. Like, I've been in situations where I've been seeing a girl and then for whatever reason, she's like, oh, you know what, like, it's not working out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I still want to be friends. I'll be like, bro, I don't have female friends, bro. Don't have them. Like, I have absolutely no need for you. Do you know what I'm saying? We were spending time together and speaking because I wanted to smash. That is why. That's the only reason. We don't have nothing in common. All the little small talk about how's your day, what you been up to. Man only done that because man was beaten, bro. As long as I'm not beaten no more, I don't care about your day. Like, and no man should really give a shit about your day unless he hopes to beat again. Once you tell me that you don't want to do that no more, cool, I'm over it, bruv. Goodbye.
Yes, they will.
Okay, I've got a long list of good male friends. So
I'm
we'll,
sure.
we'll just agree.
Long list of male friends. Red flag, no how value man is going to want to go any near. Long list of male friends. Are you fucking mad? And I bet you fucked at least half of them. No, long list. And if you're above average looking, which I would say she is, you can't tell me that long list of male friends that these men don't want to fuck her. She's high, bro.
Agree on this.
Put on 10 stone and text them. Good luck.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you.